Notion just announced a huge update called Notion Project. It seems like a big boost for collaboration and productivity. So let's see what it is and how we can use it.
Meeting notes everywhere? There's a better way to work, and it's called Notion.
Right now, many people and companies might be using tools like Asana and Trello for project management. But this update makes Notion a very strong contender. So let's have a look. Once you update your Notion, you will see new pages called Project and Tasks. Project is where you can see all your projects categorized into each status, such as backlog, planning, in progress, and cancelled. If you or your team has to juggle lots of different projects, this makes it easier to keep track of them. And each project comes with properties you can customize. For example, you can add due dates, priority, and owner. But I think one of the new features is this Autofill by AI. Here I have a summary column which automatically summarizes all the information from the page. This way you can instantly know what each project is about without having to open it. But of course, it's not just for summary. You can use AI to create tasks and things you need to do next for each project. And you can add your own custom fields. I added this tag column, so it's easy to see what each project is about. Then, if you switch to the timeline view, you can now create dependencies. So if you have a specific order to complete your project, you can just use this, which makes it super easy to see what projects need to be done first. Also, if you like, you get to see the only project that involve you as well, so that's convenient if you work in a team. Oh, by the way, you can add tasks from inside a project by clicking on this button. Here you can create steps to finish this project and add due dates and stuff. Now let's see the task page. This is really cool. It pulls all the tasks from the project and show them as a list. You can of course change its view to board view and others. You can create and customize them however you like, which is great. Another huge addition is Sprint. Sprint is a popular method to manage and execute projects. It involves breaking down a larger project into smaller, more manageable tasks, or a sprint. These sprints typically last between 1 to 4 weeks, so it's a useful way to set new goals and break them down into smaller tasks, execute and repeat. In the sprint page, you can see the ones you have and create a new one for the future and decide its timeline. And then once that's done, go to the sprint board page and pick which project you want to do in each sprint. So if you want to work on this one in the current sprint, you can drag and drop it to the sprint 1. And if you want to postpone a project, similarly, you can just drag and drop it to the next. But the unfinished project and tasks will be automatically moved to the next sprint, so that's convenient. When you're happy with the plan, you can now start working on the current sprint, which you can do from this tab. You can use the board view to see and organize your tasks. Now, speaking of sprint, things are moving fast in the tech space, and one of the best ways to stay current is to keep learning. But that can be hard and time-consuming. Enter Brilliant.org, who is today's sponsor. Brilliant has been around for a long time, but it's been constantly improving and adding new courses on maths and science. Now, they have thousands of lessons from foundational and advanced maths to computer science, as well as hot topics like AI and machine learning. What makes them special is how fun and interactive the lessons are. Instead of just reading about these concepts, you can actively solve puzzles and see them in action. All the lessons are bite-sized, so you can do them in just as little as 10 minutes a day, which helps you stay motivated. If you're curious, you can try Brilliant for free for 30 days from brilliant.org/Shiomi or click on the link in the description. The first 200 people will get 20% off of the annual premium subscription. Thanks. Okay, let's get back to Notion. The number of new integrations is also amazing. You can connect Notion to your favorite tools like Slack, GitHub, and Asana. It's now even possible to create synced databases between Notion and these tools, so any update in them will be automatically applied to Notion databases too. Also, moving to Notion from other tools like Asana seems easier than before, since there's now an option to import everything from it. And apparently automation is also coming soon, which sounds very exciting. It will definitely help save lots of time because you won't have to switch between apps as often. Overall, I think this is a significant update, especially for teams and organizations, but even for individuals and freelancers like me who has to keep track of many projects at once. I'm excited to see what else they will add in the future, including the automations. If you're curious, check out my video on how I use Notion to run my business and create content. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.